Hello, everybody, and welcome to your 20-minute gentle, energizing yoga practice. I'm so happy that you're here spending some of your time and energy on practice today, and thank you for trusting me to guide you through. Find a comfortable, seated, upright position for your body and settle in by taking a few shoulder circles up, back, and down. Release that circling motion and gently rest your hands on the tops of your knees or thighs. Now, without pressure to change or analyze, begin to shift your focus onto the feeling of breath. What would it be like if all of your energy could simply be put towards feeling and experiencing breath just as it is right now? Notice the sensations in your body and how it gently moves with each inhale and exhale. Allow your mind to be connected to this feeling. Notice your breath, maybe in a different way than you have prior. Our bodies breathe so easily and unconditionally for us. And when we take time to tune in and notice the feelings that come with it, I invite you in today's practice to release any and all expectation of performance or self-competition and simply allow your body to move and lead and be, and notice what happens. As you continue your breath-body connection, begin to circle your neck in one direction. When you come to a good place, reverse the direction of these circles, noticing and inviting any differences from one side to the other. Release the circles with a breath and place your hands on the mat on either side of you. Inhale, lift your arms up and overhead, palms touch over top of you, and exhale, send your palms down the midline of the body, passing through heart center. Inhale, lift the arms up and overhead once again, palms touch. Exhale, send your hands down the center of your body. Inhale, lift the arms, palms touch. And exhale, send them down the midline. Continue this a couple more times at the speed of your own breath, inhaling and exhaling through your nose as you move. The next time your arms are up and overhead, keep your palms separated and relax your shoulders. Inhale, reach high through the fingertips, and exhale, right palm comes to the mat beside you, left palm reaches over to the right, and then down and across to create a full circling motion. Inhale, lift that left arm. Exhale, complete the circle. Continue breathing in and out as you circle with your left arm, imagining that your fingers are tracing the outline of this circle. The next time your left arm is up and overhead, push your right hand up to the sky to meet it. Inhale. And exhale, bring your left palm to the mat. Right palm reaches over towards the left and then swoops down in front of you and across, up and over once again to create a full circling motion, this time with your right arm. Inhale the right arm up and over towards the left. Exhale, swoop it down and across your space. Once again, imagining this circle in your mind and picturing your fingers tracing it. When your right arm lifts overhead, press your left up to meet it, and then exhale both arms down. Sweep your legs behind you to come up onto all fours into a neutral tabletop position, with wrists right underneath of shoulders and knees right underneath of your hips. On inhale, drop your belly, arch your spine, crown and tailbone towards the sky, and on exhale, round the spine, chin tucks. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, crown and tailbone high. Exhale, push the ground away from you, round your spine. Inhale, arch. And exhale, push the ground away, round the spine. Allow your breath to be fully and completely connected to this cat-cow motion and experience the sensation as it presents itself. Come back to a neutral spine and place your right hand right underneath of your chin. On inhale, lift your left arm high, opening up and out, gaze follows fingertips. And on exhale, sweep your left hand right behind your right wrist. Inhale, lift the left arm high. Exhale, sweep just a little bit lower. Inhale, open up and out towards the left. Exhale, this time sweep all the way down and come to rest on your shoulder. Right arm can stay planted or lift high and take a bind, placing your palm onto your left thigh. Allow your breath to change here in this threading the needle position, and simply experience breath in a different way here. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose, feeling the breath move through you in this twist. If you took a bind, release your right hand back down to the mat. And on inhale, lift that left arm up high once again. And exhale, place it down onto the mat below you, just underneath your chin. On inhale, lift your right arm high, opening towards the right side, and exhale, sweep the right hand right behind the left wrist. Inhale, open up towards the right. Exhale, sweep just a little bit lower. Inhale, open up and out towards the right. And exhale, this time sweep all the way down, coming to rest on your right shoulder. Left arm can stay planted or lift it high and take a bind on the other side. As you continue long, deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose in this thread the needle position, welcome and send love to any differences in feeling from this side compared to the other. Take one more breath here, and then release the bind if you chose to take one. On inhale, push yourself up and lift your right arm high, opening up and out. And exhale, place the right hand down to the mat, both wrists stacking right underneath of your shoulders. Look forward and step your left foot through your hands, shifting your weight into that front left hip. Inhale here, and exhale, shift your hips back and down, straightening that left leg as much as comfortable. Inhale, shift forward, weight into your left hip, and exhale, plant the hands, shift your hips back, left leg straightens. Inhale, shift forward, arms can stay here or lift up and overhead. And exhale, lower your hands and shift your hips back and down. Toes can peel off of the mat. Inhale, shift your weight forward, arms lift high to frame your head. And exhale, lower your hands, shift your weight back, left leg straightens. Inhale, shift forward, arms lift high. An option to lean back ever so slightly for a gentle back bend. Exhale, plant the hands down once again and shift your weight back and down. Straighten that left leg. Inhale, shift forward, and exhale, step the left leg back to meet the right. Step your right foot now through your hands and shift your weight into that right hip. Inhale. And exhale, shift the hips back and down, straighten that right leg. Toes can come off of the mat to help you. Inhale, shift forward. And exhale, shift backward. Straighten that leg as much or as little as your body is welcoming today. Inhale, shift forward. Arms can lift up and overhead or stay planted. Exhale, hands come back to the mat, hips shift back. Take 2 more full repetitions here with the option of lifting your arms and finding a slight back bend at the top, or keep your hands planted on the mat. Inhale and exhale as you move here for 1 more repetition. Inhale, shift your weight forward, grounding into that front right foot, and exhale, tuck your left toes beneath you, and then press your left foot up to meet your right in a forward fold. With a deep bend in your knees, inhale, send your hips back and down like you're hovering over a chair and lift your chest and arms high. Exhale, forward fold, straighten the legs as much or as little as comfortable. Inhale, bend the knees, hips back and down, chest lifts. Exhale, forward fold, straighten the knees. Inhale, bend and hover over that imaginary chair, chest lifts high. And exhale, forward fold once again. Take 2 more here at your own pace, keeping your movement consistent with the speed of your own breath. Inhale, bend the knees and place the palms of your hands to the tops of your thighs, and exhale, press yourself up to stand. Feet underneath of you, parallel to one another at about hips width distance apart. Stand nice and tall, and on inhale, lift your arms up and overhead, and exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale, reach high through your fingertips, and exhale, bend both elbows, gentle back bend here. Inhale, reach high, and exhale, lower your arms down by your sides. Now bring your hands up to your hips and shift your weight into your right foot. Look at something not moving to help you balance and lift that left foot to the inside of your right calf or your thigh. Squeeze the sole of your left foot and your right leg together to bring you stability, and press your left knee back and down. Hands come to prayer or lift high overhead in a V to grow your tree here for Vrikshasana pose. Inhale and exhale here, noticing how the earth is supporting your tree. Place your hands back down to your hips and release your left leg down to the mat. Find yourself standing even taller than before and shift your weight into your left leg. Bring the sole of your right foot to the inside of your leg at any height and squeeze the sole of that right foot in towards your left leg to stabilize you. Take an inhale and an exhale here and grow your tree, your arms acting as your branches here in Vrikshasana pose. Inhale and exhale. Lower your palms to heart center. And then release your hands to your hips and step your right leg down to meet your left. Inhale, lift your arms up high and overhead. And exhale, hinge forward at the hips, forward fold, knees bend. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands onto the mat and step one foot back and then the other into a plank. Slowly lower yourself down all the way to the mat. Untuck your toes and release your chin down. Shift your hands back until your thumbs point at about mid-rib, and then walk both hands out about a full hand's length beside you. Find your feet about hips width distance apart and ground through the tops of your feet and your thighs. Hug your shoulder blades in towards one another. And on inhale, lift your chest and your head slightly off of the mat for a cobra variation. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale, lift just a little bit higher, and exhale, melt back down towards the mat. Release your arms by your sides, palms facing down. And notice the inevitable length from the crown of your head all the way to the tips of your toes. Ground your pelvis into the floor below you. And on inhale, gently lift your arms and legs up off of the ground. And inhale as you reach your fingers back towards your toes. Exhale. Gently melt down towards the ground and place the palms of your hands underneath of your shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades in towards one another, and on inhale, push yourself back up onto all fours into a neutral tabletop position. Walk your hands forward about a hand's length and begin to circle with your whole body back through child's pose and up and over top of where your hands lay. Continue this circling motion for a few times on this side, inhaling and exhaling as you flow. Reverse the circling motion now, moving in the other direction. Pass back through child's pose and up and over your hands for full circles. Inhale and exhale as you move. And then slowly come into stillness in tabletop once again. Walk your knees out to about mat's width distance and bring your big toes to touch behind you. Walk your hands one more step forward, inhale, and on exhale, sink back and down into your extended child's pose, Balasana. Allow your body to fully melt into this pose and feel the earth below you completely supporting your weight. As you take full deep inhales and exhales here, with each breath, allow yourself to release a little bit more tension at the points of your body where it is not necessary to hold. Feel yourself becoming heavier as you melt into the ground and become one with the earth that unconditionally supports you. Slowly begin to move your head from one side to the other, giving your forehead a nice massage on your mat. Take one final deep inhale and exhale here. And then place the palms of your hands under your shoulders and press yourself up to a seated position. Find yourself sitting on top of your heels or in a seated cross-legged position with your hands rested gently on the tops of your thighs or knees. Notice your breath now and how its quality and speed and feeling has changed from the beginning of class to now. Notice the experience that your body had in today's class and how, regardless of how you might feel this class went for you, it brought you through with flying colors. Let your next breath be full of gratitude for this body and this practice. Inhale your arms up and overhead and bring your palms to touch. And exhale, lower your hands to heart center. Take one final breath of thanks for this body, for this yoga practice, and for this earth. The light and the love inside of me honors, sees, and respects the light and the love inside of each and every one of you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today and sharing space and energy. I hope you enjoyed your 20-minute gentle, energizing practice, and I'll see you next time.